What's up guys, Bryan Rogala here. This is another episode of the 101, and today we're going to talk about how to make your gear last a little bit longer. We've talked about some of this stuff before, how to waterproof your gear, how to clean your gear, different things like that. Today we're going to talk about specifically what do you do when you tear a big hole in your new jacket. If you're like me, it's really tempting to say, this jacket isn't good anymore, I'm going to get a new one. There's really no reason to do that. A lot of people have used duct tape for years. Duct tape sort of frays on the edges and it comes up on the sides and it doesn't last very long. You have to keep reapplying it, so it's sort of a pain in the butt. So if you don't want to use duct tape, what do? Well, you got a couple of different options. These are called puffy patches. They're from a company called No-So, which is pretty new. These things are fantastic. And they're different from tape because this is actually like a piece of nylon fabric with a coating on the back that adheres straight to your jacket. So they're pretty cool. You can get them in a bunch of different shapes. You can make your own shape. They come with these little stencil kits. Gear Aid is another company that makes something like this. It's called tenacious tape. Now you can use this for your tent. You can use it for a puffy jacket. You can use it for ski pants. You get the idea. You can use it for a lot of stuff. So for $10, you can get a heck of a lot more life out of an already pretty expensive jacket, and you don't have to buy another one, which is pretty cool. So how do you fix a tear? I'm gonna pull the duct tape off of this hole. Okay, so we have all sorts of options with these No-So patches. You gotta pick one that's the right size, obviously. Next, grab a little rubbing alcohol. So you wanna take some rubbing alcohol and just clean up the fabric where you're gonna put the patch. Let that dry for a second, and I'm gonna apply it. So you just peel off the backing. And then you just wanna peel off the other side of the backing and make sure you get out any air bubbles. Find their way in there. And then the next thing you're gonna actually wanna do is put this in the dryer for about 10 to 15 minutes. And that's gonna go ahead and make sure that it really adheres and seals to the fabric. So it'll be perfect for years to come. Now here's another one. You can see the patches, or the duct tape patches that I've created don't really work all that well. Throw this in the dryer. Okay, so once you throw them in the dryer for about 10 to 15 minutes, you're good to go. Then the adhesive on the back is activated, and these things will stick on there like crazy. It's really, really hard to get them off. And you pretty much have a brand new jacket or sleeping bag or tent or whatever you fixed. So for 10 bucks, you can really extend the life of your current jacket, and you get to make it a little more fashionable with some cool patches. What's better than that?